Hello! Guess what time it is? It's unpopular opinions time. We all have them. You will always have something that you strongly dislike that everyone else loves, and everyone goes, "Oh my god, are you kidding me?" It's natural. I was even talking with one person yesterday, and he tells me he doesn't like cheese. How do you not like cheese? But anyways, my last episode I talked about how I didn't like the Beatles, or Crocs, or Oreos, or Game of Thrones. If you didn't watch that video and you're watching this one and going, "Oh my god, how could you not like any of those things?" Watch my video. I do like to always give a reason why. I never usually just huff and puff and say, "No, I don't like it. I just don't," straight up. I usually have a reason. So for this one, we're going to start off with Uggs. I talked about Crocs last week. I'm going to talk about Uggs to start it off. First off, they're just so unattractive. I find nothing good about them, and I can't even say that they're comfortable, because whenever I watch girls walk in them, they're always half off their feet. They're not even fully under their foot. So what is the point? But what makes it even more horrible is I've actually tried to look for an actual price on Uggs in Canada and even online on Amazon and Softmock and a lot of different shoe stores, and they're all like $180 to $200, $300. That is a ridiculous price for an ugly shoe that doesn't even fully stay on your feet. So, down with Uggs. Down with them. Ketchup. My whole family knows I hate ketchup. And you know what? I'm blaming you, Shane. I'm blaming my brother Shane. First off, it doesn't taste that good. I love tomatoes, and I don't mind putting ketchup in my meatloaf when I'm making the sauce to go on it, but that's the extent. And I do really love ketchup chips, but to just squish some ketchup all over eggs or fries or whatever thing you're gonna make it into a monstrosity about, I don't like it at all. And I'm going to blame my brother because he literally put it on everything. And growing up, he had a bad habit of eating with his mouth open. So I had to stare at this ketchup-loving moron my whole life, just mouth gaped open, chewing away at whatever he's eating, but big globs of red. It was just bleh. It's gross. Plus it has like 1,000,000 grams of sugar in it. I eat enough stuff with sugar in it. Let's not add to that. The show I'm choosing for this episode is America's Got Talent, or even like American Idol, things like that. I despise those shows. I mean, I'm glad that people can get out there and show their talent. I have heard that if you do sign on with that show, even if you don't win, you're like tied to the show and you can't talk to any other record labels. If that's true, that kind of scares me. But the show itself, when I'm just sitting and watching, I'm a very emotional person. And I cry enough at everything. Like I said before, I cry at like Tide commercials. I cry at everything. So, this I don't like to watch because I cry at it all the time. And it's because if you're absolutely amazing, like a singer goes up and they're incredible, I cry. If you go up there and you're absolutely horrible and the judges rip you apart, I cry. So there's no point. And then also they always have that really super sappy story at the beginning. Like every single one of them has to have something tragic happen to them. Like if I went on that show, I don't know, my parents got divorced. Cue the sad piano music. I mean, I see no point in having to force some sap story from every single person. Can't someone just show up and be like, "Oh, I just really love singing. It's just important in my life. Anyways, here we go." It has to just be like, my mom died, my dog died, my grandma, before she passed away, passed me this harmonica and I have to live it on. I don't know. It's annoying. The last one I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to get a lot of, "Oh my goodness, can you believe what this woman just said?" I strongly despise Kanye. I won't say hate because it's mean, but it's implied. It's just everything about him. I had to actually look up a few more things just to make sure I wasn't just making up stuff. But I don't even find him to be an incredible artist. He can't rap, in my mind. I don't think someone as arrogant as him should be allowed walking around doing music. I don't mind confidence. It's the arrogance. Like, I had to write some of this down because there are so many things that I found to absolutely despise Kanye West. Like, we all know he brags. He thinks he's the hottest thing on the planet. He complains all the time about not winning an award. He never accepts when someone else wins an award. And there was one time where Taylor Swift won an award that should have gone to Beyonce, and I agree, it should have gone to Beyonce, but whatever, Taylor Swift won it, leave it be. But he went on stage, grabbed the mic from her, took the award from her, and just rudely basically said, this white girl here should not be winning it, it should be Beyonce. So that really ticked me off. He has said on plenty of occasions, anybody who gives my album less than a perfect score is lowering the integrity of their own magazine. Calm down, honey. Like I said, nothing wrong with confidence, but WTF, like, calm down. Apparently he bought a song and pretended he co-wrote it, so there's a whole thing about that. He made some anti-Semitic joke. He told Chicago B96, I thought that I was giving a compliment, but if anything, it came off more ignorant. When I said this comment about Jews having money and blacks not having money, I think it was kind of like an arrogant compliment. I think it was kind of an ignorant compliment. He repeated himself. I don't know why, but he just made some comment basically saying blacks don't have money, but Jews do. I don't know why he needed to bring that up. And then I'm just going to end it with some quotes that he said. He said, I am God's vessel. My greatest pain in life is that I will never be able to see myself perform live. I am Warhol. I am the #1 most impactful artist of our generation. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. I am not a fan of books. I don't even listen to rap. My apartment is too nice to listen to rap in. And then this one, I guess, more insults his intelligence a bit. Not that, the rest of them certainly did as well. But here's something that's contrary to popular belief. I actually don't like thinking. I think people think I like to think a lot, and I don't. I do not like to think at all. That's very clear, Kanye West. Very clear. Someone that thinks that they're literally God. They think that they are God incarnate. I can't. That's way too cocky for me. So yeah, he's a big one that I am not a fan of. But anyways, that's pretty all it. Catch Up, America's Got Talent, or different shows like that. Uggs and Kanye West. Unpopular opinions. Somehow people like these things. But anyways, those are mine from this episode. Like, subscribe, and honestly, keep telling me things that you're not a huge fan of. I love to hear unpopular opinions. I want to get that shock factor too. But anyways, thanks for listening, guys. Bye.